Good morning, y'all. It is Friday and it's about 10:30. Y'all know that Terry is coming for lunch today, and I am going to use my new Instant Pot, and I'm making some short ribs. Let me set this down. Okay, so I'm making some short ribs, and I found a recipe online, and I'm going to follow that recipe, except I did cut down a little bit on the liquid, and I'm going to cut down a little bit on the cooking time. And the reason is I'm using about half as much of the short ribs. So let me tell you what it called for. First of all, it said to put your liquid and your trivet in your pot, and I've already done that. It called for beef broth, but I always buy vegetable broth. I just love it. Hazel's going to bark right now because she sees Maverick over there going potty. Ooh, maybe she won't see him. Y'all, I would give anything to have a little buddy for Hazel. She just follows me around the house. If I'm cooking, she stands right here in the kitchen with me. Finally, she'll get tired and she'll go lay down. But it just makes me sad. I take a lot of little breaks and, try to play with her and stuff. And she'll only play for a minute or two. But I would just give anything if she were really friendly and I could just get her a buddy. But I can't. Anyway, here we go. So I have my liquid and my trivet in the pot already. Now this is what it called for. Get away from here. It called for a rub, okay? And I'll tell you what is in it. Paprika, cumin, onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper. It called for some sea salt, which I do not have. So I used regular salt, but I didn't use as much because I definitely don't want things to be too salty. I'm almost out of paprika, and that's because I make a lot of deviled eggs, which are going to be easier now in this Instant Pot. The shells, I can't even tell you how easy. So I've got my rub ready, and I'm just going to put it in my lovely pink gooseberry bowl. Thank you, Robert, sweetie. I always think of you every time I use my bowls. Now, I really hate to touch raw meat, you guys. I don't know why. When I was a kid growing up, and I had to wash the chicken if I was going to bake a chicken or something, it's so stupid, y'all. I used to wash it, and then I would sit it up on its butt on the edge of the sink and pat it dry with paper towels. Like it was a baby out of the bath. Y'all, we do some dumb stuff when we're kids, don't we? Okay, when did I turn into Glenda Sully? Sweetie, you're a bad influence on me. Not really. I'm just kidding. The reason I'm doing this, y'all, is because you have asked me about this Instant Pot, and I am going to give you a truthful review once I've used it a few times. Now, am I glad so far I got the small pot? Yes, I am. I don't know why it flashes off. I guess it wants me to know for sure. Um, so anyway, Glenda, thank you for the inspirations, and you might want one of these yourself, but we'll see. I'm reserving judgment until I've really used it some. Okay, so I have the rub ready, and then you put your ribs in, and you just stir them around, and you get them coated really good. Now this does not call for any braising or anything, so I'm not going to do that. Let me see. I'll use this plate right here. Now, I'm not going to, go crazy with this, y'all. You know I'm not able to. So you work the rub on your ribs, and then you set them inside your pot. Now, I'm also going to cut down a bit on the time as well. It calls for 45 minutes, and I think I'm going to do 35 because, like I said, I don't have as much meat as she does in this recipe. Now, after you get your ribs on the trivet with the liquid underneath it, then you slather it with barbecue sauce. Now, I like Sweet Baby Ray's, and it's hickory and brown sugar. Now, y'all know I am a sugar addict, okay? I admit that freely. So then you just want to cover that really good with your barbecue sauce and reserve a little bit of it for the very end. So then you just shut your pot up. You put your little gizmo to seal, and then you pressure cook, and then you have an arrow where you can go up or down on the time, and I'll be going up. So anyway, y'all, that's it. I've got my potatoes all cut up in a bowl in the refrigerator with some citrus juice on them. And what that does is it keeps your potatoes from turning brown. And I have done, when I was going to have a lot of company, a dinner party, a barbecue, whatever, and I was going to use potatoes, I always did that. And sometimes, because I like to get as much prep done as possible, so you can spend more time with your company. And so I've even done my potatoes overnight. And if you put lemon or lime juice in that water, keeps them from getting that nasty brown. So those are ready to be boiled and made into homemade mashed potatoes. So this is a simple meal, and I can't wait to let you know how these ribs turn out. I love y'all. Thank you for sticking with me. Hello to all our new members of the community. And I definitely hope that you enjoy our videos. And my folks are the most awesome. So do something fun today. I painted flower pots yesterday. Oh my God, I love it. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye now.